bem-vindos à minha cozinha. As we approach Carnival, over here we call Mardi Gras, there was traditions that we did when in Azores. And this was one tradition that my mom used to make. She used to make the malasadas or the foulage. She used to make the rosas do Egito, which I already have here in my channel, and I also have the malasadas. And this one is called Coscorões. I don't remember her making this, but this is a tradition for from Carnival or Mardi Gras time. So that's what I'm gonna do, Coscorões. So in here I have two and a half cups of flour, 4 eggs, a quarter of a cup of brandy or aguardente, juice of 1 orange, zest of 1 orange, a quarter of a cup of sugar and a pinch of salt, and then we need cinnamon and sugar for dusting. So anyway, these are traditions that I remember when we were kids, and my parents would be doing a lot of this stuff, especially the malasadas, or some islands called the fried foulage. So my parents used to make it, and I remember as a kid, we would be sitting on this, o que a gente chamava capacho, which was a rug that my dad made. And we would be sitting there waiting for the foulage or the malasadas to come out. So those are traditions that we all remember sometime in our lives. Some people make these coscorões also during Christmas. When I came over here one time, somebody told me to make some of this with wonton, and it tasted pretty good. But I wanted to try the original recipe. And it happened that my mother-in-law had a recipe on her cookbook, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm beating the 4 eggs with the sugar. I'm gonna add my aguardente or brandy, which is what I'm having right now. And then I'm gonna add my orange juice. There's a couple seeds in there. And then my orange zest. This is one flavor you won't find in that wonton, that's for sure. So I'm gonna continue mixing all this. And I'm gonna mix the flour. And I have some butter here also. I'm gonna mix this with a spatula. So now I'm gonna add my butter. I melted my butter. And this will be like a sticky dough. And then we're gonna let this rest for about 1 hour in order for those flavors to kind of blend all together. This is the kind of dough you want. It's kind of soft, sticky, and then we'll knead. So now I'm going to transfer to that bowl, and I'm going to put this aside and rest for 1 hour. And we'll try to do coscorões, ready for Mardi Gras. I don't know what you guys do for Carnival. Put down if there's a different tradition that you have that you want to share. I always love to hear different ideas, different things that everybody makes it. So now I have this covered with saran wrap, and I'm gonna put it aside. Also want to give a shout out today to Esperanza Silva 4463, Montreal, Canada. Welcome to my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Okay friends, it's been an hour that my dough has been resting, and now I'm gonna knead it a little bit until it's not sticky anymore. So I put some flour on my counter, and now I just want to knead all this so it doesn't stick. So you're just gonna keep folding and stretching. It feels good. The dough in your hands feels real good. So now I'm gonna keep putting flour and keep folding and kind of just stretching that dough. Keep your hands with flour so it won't stick. And now I'm gonna cut this in half. I'm gonna work with just half at a time. So it won't be, because we wanna make it thin enough. So get a rolling pin. Flour your rolling pin. And we're just gonna keep rolling until you get a real thin dough. Flip if you have to. I'm going to try to make into a rectangle so it makes it easy to cut. I'm going to put more. You also can put this on your, if you have one of those attachments for pasta. I would think you could do this too. But it's such a small amount. There was one seed from the orange juice. I'm just gonna keep stretching until it gets to the consistency that I want. I have a ruler here. I'm just gonna cut a straight line, and I'm gonna use my little cutter that I have, so it'll make some kind of designs when you cut it. And I want about 3 inches thick. I'm just gonna use my rolling, kind of more and less judging. And then we want about maybe 3 inches. It doesn't have to be precise. Then I'm gonna cut it in the middle, a little cut. I'm gonna put in my cookie sheet, and then I'm gonna fry it. Friends, my oil is hot. I'm gonna start frying. Coscorões. You don't want to put too many at a time so that the oil doesn't get too cold. I have my heat at a medium. You just want them all nice and golden. This is pretty much fried out. Different ways. Portuguese find any way that they can find to make some fried out. My mom used to do this with leftover bread. When she was making the bread, she would do stuff like this. Okay friends, my Coscorões are done. And here is my Coscorões, a traditional recipe for Carnival, Mardi Gras. We used to always make stuff like this for that time. So I just finished frying and they are crunchy. This with a cup of coffee or tea, delicious. And then that orange flavor is so good. And you can eat it with sugar and cinnamon, or you can eat without sugar. I'm trying with sugar, but I probably would eat without. So, and here it is, another traditional recipe. We were not accustomed to make this, but my mother-in-law, she made quite a few times, and this is her recipe. So anyway, as we approach the Carnival and Mardi Gras, you give it a try to this recipe and share with your friends and with your family. A shout out today goes to Maria Souza from Kingston, Ontario, Canada. Hello Maria. Thank you for watching my videos. Hope you have a blessed day. So anyway, share my videos with your friends. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And until next time, let's get cooking. Have a good day.